save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Well, I'm not really. Not really. And usually when I start with the not really, it usually means not really. Like I'm really like having some kind of issue in my life right now. And I usually find that I'm compelled to share with you about the issues that I'm having. Um, I had recently had a sudden death. I will say in the family, because this is somebody that I'm not. Okay. Let's. If you've been watching this channel for a while, and I hate saying that. I hate saying if you've been watching this channel for a while, because number one, you should be watching this channel for a while, and if you haven't watched this channel for a while, you know that I got some issues. And the issue I have, number one, is that I kind of don't really leave the confines of my home much. I go to work, I come home, and I kind of just, I don't know, what do? I record stuff. I come home and record stuff. I will advise you that due to the fact that I've been a little depressed and a little anxious lately, a little bit out of it, I've been taking a little bit extra medication. So I will tell you that my medication will probably be kicking in mid-recording, so that should make for an interesting video. So hang tight for that one. So anyway, yeah, there was a death in the family, and I don't do wakes. I don't do funerals. The only funeral I ever been to was my grandfather's, and they asked me to speak at it, and I was like, okay, I'll speak at it. But I wasn't really that close to my grandfather. And then we had my grandmother, who I was younger when she passed away. And my defense mechanism to, I guess, death is to make jokes, make light of everything. So I sat in the front row at my grandmother's funeral, and I just cracked jokes through the whole wake. The whole wake itself, I just cracked jokes. And my other grandmother, I was even younger, and all I remember about that is being there was a lot of flowers. I just remember there being a lot of flowers. Something about Portuguese families and flowers. For some reason, there's going to be a lot of flowers. Me, I drop dead. I don't want no flowers, because personally, they die. They don't make any sense to me, and I'm not going to be there to see them anyway. I'm not going to see the flowers, so I can care less about the flowers. Oh, sorry. Medication. Can't swallow it. Huh. Okay, good. All right, all set. So this is the deal. Yeah, so I've been grieving a little bit. And my family has a hard time understanding my way of grieving. Okay? I guess I don't grieve like other people. I guess I don't cry. I don't explain myself correctly. I don't know what the deal is. I kind of just shut people out and kind of just do my own thing, and try to focus on my job, and try to focus on my surroundings, and what the next thing is. Like, we had Thanksgiving, and now I'm focusing on Christmas, and then, and I'll be focusing on New Year's. It's like that. That's where I'm always thinking ahead. My mind is always traveling ahead. So when I got this news, I kind of didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to hear the situation. I didn't want to hear what was going on, because in my heart, in my head, it's like, if I don't hear from somebody that I care about for a while, and let's say they do die, I don't really consider them dead. I just consider them like, I haven't called you in a while. I haven't talked to you in a while, and I haven't spoke to you in a while, and that's fine. So I prefer to keep my friends at a distance, so that way, if something does happen, I kind of don't have to cope with it. But meanwhile, while all this is going on, yeah, I'm still making my Blu-ray and video purchases. I'm still making my videos, and but I'm mentally struggling mentally right now. And I think a lot of people in my family are struggling a little bit mentally, and they don't want to admit to it. So I got to kind of struggle for them, or with them, or listen, whatever. Anyway, here's what I'm here to talk about today. This is what I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk about this box set that I just got in the mail. And yes, I did open it up. I am not going to unbox it or open it up, because I don't really feel the need that at this point right now to open it or unbox it. And I'll tell you the reason why. This is the brand new Doctor Who limited edition new Who collector's Blu-ray set. This is supposedly 13 seasons, 13 season set special, over 144 hours of Blu-ray, newly upscaled seasons 1 through 4, Doctor Who recollection with Russell and David, and a numbered certificate of authenticity. And you get these little figures over here that will never leave this box ever, because I think they're stupid. Okay, I think they're stupid figures. They're kind of like real bad versions of Funko Pops. I don't even know what the I'm not a big Funko Pop person either, but they're called Titan set, 60th anniversary Titan set. Don't know. But these are the how to explain this. These are the Doctors that weren't the original Doctors. Does that make sense to you? So the issue I have now is, what the hell do I do with all of these? You know, all of these I got a stack over here of, like, because I was already collecting these things individually, and then this box set came out and it said, oh, now you get all of everything. And I mean I could keep going and going and going. There's a stack about I'm exaggerating so you can see, but it's a pretty good stack. I gotta say at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe about 20 sets, 20 individual sets to make up this box set that kind of fits in about this big, as opposed to a stack about yay big. If you are a Doctor Who fan and you just bought this new collection, this one right here, this new thing right here, I would like you to comment below what the heck you gonna do with your old collection. I mean, personally, so this is a deal. I if you see behind me all these going up to the ceiling over there, those are the original Doctor Who DVDs. I started collecting those things individually. Me and my wife would go out, and they were kind of pricey. It was like 20 bucks a piece, and there's only like 1 episode or 2 episodes or whatever, or 3 episodes on each one of these little discs over here, which is really stupid. But I wanted to get my number one. I am a Tom Baker Doctor Who fan. Okay, I grew up on Tom Baker. He came on PBS right after I was done watching my Sesame Street and everything. Then here would come Tom Baker's Doctor Who, and I would start watching Doctor Who. And then when I started collecting the DVDs, I was like, well, I should probably start with the first Doctor and then lead my way all the way up to the 4th Doctor, and then keep collecting on and on and on. Which that's exactly what I did. I started collecting from William Hartnell, the first Doctor, and I started working all the way down the row over here, and all the way up to the last Doctor, which was the female Doctor. This where is she? Where are you? This one right here. Which I don't know if she's the one that ruined the franchise. I don't know if that's the reason why they came out with this. And Doctor Who might be a Capuzza. I'm not sure. I haven't watched any of her as the new Doctor. Okay, this is the first, as far as I know, the first female Doctor. And for some reason, I'm thinking this is going to be the end of Doctor Who. So I figured, why not buy this and just say, that's it. I'll stop. I'm going to complete all the original ones, not on DVD, on Blu-ray, because now they're coming out with these Blu-ray sets. Do I have those things handy over here? Can I reach behind me and grab one of them? Let me see. I probably can't. Right here. I just grabbed one at random, but these sets right here. So I started buying all of these individual sets here, which you get 6 discs on it, and you get like the complete season. This is complete season 1 of the Tom Baker collection. I got to make sure I put that back in the right spot, but I have all the Tom Baker ones that were released so far. And for some reason, they're releasing them in weird orders. Like, for some reason, they release, like, the first Doctor, and then they release, like, the 5th Doctor, and they go to the 4th Doctor, then they go to the 2nd Doctor, then they go back to the 1st Doctor. And you get, like, season 1. And it's all messed up. The whole thing is all messed up. I'm speaking of death, okay, and how I open this thing with death, I'm hoping that I get to the end where I have all of the Doctors, all of the Doctors and all of the collections, because I've tried with the DVDs. I'm now trying with the Blu-rays. I attempted with the Blu-rays with all of these things, and some of these are not even like this which out of the new Doctors is my favorite new Doctor, which is the David Tennant. Am I saying that right? Tennant one. He's my favorite new Doctor. I haven't even opened this set yet. I was really excited. I saw this at I think it was Best Buy like maybe 2 years ago, and they were selling it for. It was cheap. It was like real cheap. Like I think it was like 20 bucks, something like that. And I was like, sold 20 bucks, all right, for the complete series of the David Tennant years. Which I just like David Tennant. I think he's a good actor. I think he was good in that remake of Fright Night. So out of all of the newer doctors, I gotta say he's my favorite newer doctor, and then Tom Baker being my old doctor. So yeah, this is just a short little video. I just want to tell you that this monster came out. This thing right here has 58 discs in it. 58 discs. They're in those crappy big stupid things that the discs always fall out of. I don't have any like right in front of me. Wish I did so I could just show you. But they're in those big thick things there, and people are complaining because they're getting them, and when they open them up, all the discs keep falling out. So that's why I'm a little bit what's the word? Not skeptical. I'm a little uh I'm holding off. I'm holding off on opening. I probably should, because if there's a problem, then how am I going to return it? The other thing is the setup on this box. It sucks. Okay, the way that they set this box set up. I mean, why couldn't they the only way for me to, I'm the type of guy that doesn't want to take the plastic. I don't like to take the plastic off of my box sets. But the only way you could open this thing up is by opening up the top part, and then it opens up like a box, which isn't very like, a lot of people are like really excited about this artwork, the outside artwork. They're really excited about this, which I think the outside artwork is great, and it's done by some famous artist or whatever that does Doctor Who stuff. But the problem I have with it is, if I'm going to keep opening and closing the top of this thing to get the seasons out, eventually this is going to wear out. I'm going to get like a messed up mark over here. I'm going to have to cut the plastic, and I don't like to cut the plastic. They should have made this so that way, like either on the side or on the top or the bottom, you could just slide the whole, like a drawer, like almost like a drawer, to slide it all out, so that way you wouldn't have to go through all the hassle of going through this thing. And I know as much as people can't stand those sliding, where they put the discs in, and you gotta slide them into like the little cardboard holder and everything, and people always complain about that because they're worried that the disc is gonna get scratched and stuff. I have that in my Indiana Jones set. I have that in quite a few of my sets, Star Wars sets. I've never had any issue with that. I don't understand. I understand maybe people worried about coming out, scratching it. Maybe with the DVDs, but the Blu-rays are made pretty good. So I don't think there would have been a problem with them making something like that. Okay, so I got this over here. So in the case of this, let me move my John Wick, which has never been opened and probably never will. If I move this thing, is this all gonna fall? Yeah, that's probably all gonna fall. So but it'll be interesting, won't it? Let me just try to move this. Yeah, I'm gonna move this, so this is all gonna fall, and this will give me a reason to clean something. It'll give me a reason to clean. I just want to pick this thing up without everything falling. Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of this type setup for the Doctor Who. Like, see, look at this. I mean, this is my James Bond setup, my James Bond one. This is just one of them. I got the other one, the little box, but I kind of fell in love with this look. I like the look, and I liked how they opened up like this. And I liked how when you open them up, you got like a story. You got like the Bond character, and then you got the discs inside here. And this is what people hate. People hate this whole sliding disc thing here. We got to take the disc out of the sliding compartment. But I don't know. I think this would have been sufficient for the whole Doctor Who thing. I think it would have looked. It would have just punched up the collection. It would have made it look that much better if they would have set it up more in this style than to open up the top of the box and hope that you don't ruin everything. You know what I mean? Hope that you don't break the box. Because I got to tell you, this thing right here, I originally pre-ordered it on Amazon, and I ended up getting it from deep discount, because Amazon actually, the price on Amazon didn't change. The deep discount went for less, and I was able to do the pay on 4 on this thing. And I want to say I paid 100. This isn't that bad though. You even think about it. This is 58 discs, 100. I think it was like $128. And to me, I feel like for 144 hours on Blu-ray, 13 seasons, and my collection is complete of the new Doctors, I think it was worth it. I think it was worth it. If you don't have it, if you don't have any of them, if you don't collect any of the new Doctor Who stuff, if you're not even into Doctor Who, I gotta tell you, if you're not into Doctor Who, I totally recommend you starting with this thing. You can find this thing on eBay. You can find this thing on in deep discount. You can find it on Amazon for like $23, $25. I would start here. The only reason why I go to Doctor number 4, which is Tom Baker, is because in the 70s or whatever, that's when I discovered Doctor Who. But if you are a new Doctor Who person, and you're like, I want to see what this Doctor Who is all about, I think you'll be very entertained with the David Tennant set. This is kind of what sold my daughter on Doctor Who. This is the one that she started watching and enjoying. Um, I think he also played a Harry Potter character too, which I think that's another thing that sold her on the thing. He played somebody in Harry Potter, and I think that was her selling point there. Where my selling point was the fact that he was in the Fright Night, and I just, as I progressed into different doctors, I was like, this guy's funny. He was a funny doctor. He kind of reminded me of Tom Baker, because Tom Baker was a funny doctor, and he was a funny doctor. Where you go with the older ones, the black and white ones there, the Hotnell and the Peter, I can't remember his last name. They're more serious, and then all of a sudden you get to the more comedic type doctors, which to me, I don't know, a little more fun, little more fun. And with that said, my friends, yeah, I'm gonna stop this video right here. I'm gonna ask you to please hit that subscribe button and comment below. Comment. I mean, what if you bought this new set? What are you doing with all your old stuff? Okay, are you keeping it? Are you stocking it away? Are you reselling it? I mean, the problem with that is nobody's gonna buy it. That's my problem. Is I'm not a reseller. Number one, I bought bins. I bought totes to put these in, because I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going to throw them out, and I'm not going to give them away. I'm going to just stick them in a tote, and I don't know, sooner or later I'll probably, actually, I don't know, I'm gonna stick them in a tote, and more than likely they're just going to stay in a tote till the day I die. But I don't know, if you bought this set, if you did buy this set, I mean, what are you doing with all your old ones there? Because I know that if you're gonna be a completist, you're gonna have to get this, you know, and that's me. I'm the completist guy. And the other thing about this was the new upscaled seasons 1 through 4. Now I got to do a little more YouTube research on that, but I don't know what a upscaled new upscaled seasons means. Which maybe that means that the picture quality was a little crappy the first time around, and they upscaled it to a better picture quality, or a faster bit rate, or whatever the situation is. And everything else is, I mean, the packaging kind of sucks. The stuff inside kind of sucks. And these little figures, I mean, I got to be a real Doctor Who completist nerd to go be excited about those figures. Matter of fact, I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I'm not trying to knock anybody that's a big Doctor Who fanatic, but I've been watching a lot of YouTubers unbox this thing. And most of them are not even taking their figures out of the package either. They're kind of like, yeah, and those are just going to go back in the box, and we're just going to forget about those. Don't even exist. So really all they're doing is taking up space. They probably should have filled that with more Blu-rays, or maybe some kind of like more, maybe a book, some kind of book. This thing doesn't come with a book. Maybe it should come with a nice book, or an information on each series, or each episode, or each doctor. That would have been cool. I mean, I got tons of suggestions. Not like they're gonna follow any of them, but I mean, if you got the box set, what are you doing? Are you tempted to buy the box set? Have you bought it yet? Are you going to buy it? Do you want to buy it? Have you watched other YouTubers unbox this thing and you were like, yeah, I'm impressed? Or did you see them open it up and be like, yeah, I really don't need that in my collection. I don't really feel like spending 120 plus. I think I actually might be more than that, because I had actually coupon code, so I got it for 122 or 128 or something like that, with the shipping and everything. So with that said, my Doctor Who friends, I will see you later. You should have saved me some.